Welcome to this instructional video on installing the Arnott front air strut for the Audi A8 D4 without sport suspension. We'll guide you through the process to ensure a smooth and safe installation experience. Before starting, ensure you have the necessary safety measures in place, which can be found in the vehicle owner's manual. Lift and immobilize the vehicle properly and isolate any stored energy to prevent injuries or damage. Start by setting the steering to straight ahead. Raise the vehicle and remove the applicable front wheel. Remove the applicable engine bay trim to access the strut top beneath. Then locate the shock tower and begin by removing applicable engine bay trim. Continue by removing the 4 nuts securing the strut in place. Next, disconnect the electrical connector. Disconnect the airline. The next item to disconnect is the ride height sensor. Now remove the rubber grommets from the spindle assembly. Remove the sway bar end link bolt. Next, loosen and remove the upper control arms and remove the spindle bolt. Loosen and remove the shock fork pinch bolt. Continue removing the lower shock mounting bolt. Now you're able to lift the shock up and out of the lower mounting fork. Complete the removal by removing the strut from the vehicle. Start the installation process by installing the air strut into the vehicle and seat it in the lower mounting fork. Tighten all nuts and bolts to the vehicle manufacturer's specifications during the installation process. Install the lower shock mounting bolt and tighten it. Install and tighten the shock fork pinch bolt. Then reinstall the spindle bolt and tighten the upper control arms. Next, install the sway bar end link bolt. Now install the rubber grommets onto the spindle assembly. Then reconnect the ride height sensor. Remove the plug from the check valve and install the provided VOS fitting. Snug it tight with a wrench. Then remove the shipping plug from the VOS fitting. Prior to inserting the existing airline into the new air fitting, you will need to remove the old original equipment airline fitting. Next, insert the airline into the new VOS fitting and press the airline in until it is firmly seated. Now reconnect the electrical connector. Use the provided spacers on the 4 top mounts. Ensure the lip of the spacer faces down and seats in the top mount hole completely before installing the 4 top mount nuts. Now reinstall the engine bay trim and the applicable front wheel. The installation is now complete. Thank you for following our guide on replacing the Audi A8 D4 front air strut with an Arnott part. Proper installation ensures the longevity and performance of your vehicle's suspension system. Stay safe and happy repairing.